So hey guys, welcome to our channel. Today I'll be showing you my entire Rick Owens collection, and I have gathered quite a few pieces over the last couple of years, so I'm looking forward to showing you everything. My whole idea behind this was to show you how it all ties into my uniform wardrobe, and that it's much more important to buy quality over quantity. My collection isn't huge, as you can probably see, but I do get a lot of wear out of pretty much every single piece of clothing. So let's start with pants and work our way up, and then end with the shoes. The first pants I want to show you are these Geff Bellas from Fall Winter 22. They're in this rare fabric composition that is 53% viscose and 47% acetate. So they are super flowy, almost like a pair of suit pants, but they don't really get wrinkled that easy, and they're still quite heavy, so they sit quite heavy on the body. You will be seeing B-rolls right now probably. They are super wide, drop crotched. They feature the zipper in the middle like all Geff Bellas, and the buttons on the side, and of course the drawstring. These ones have a low contrast stripe on the sides that goes all the way down to the bottom hem. I have had these hemmed quite a bit, and I might actually hem them even more because they are getting quite a bit of heel bite. Even though I do love a good heel bite, these might not be the right pants to get a heel bite on. But yeah, these are some of my favorite pants. I wear them a ton, they're so comfortable. They sit really nicely on most shoes as well, and they fit right into my wardrobe. You'll be seeing this quite a bit on some of the pants because of the Norwegian winter. So these are salt marks. It happens every single winter. It's annoying as hell, but it is what it is. So that was trouser number one. And for the second pair of pants, we might actually have my favorite already. These are the Dirt Coopers from Fall Winter 23. These are the runway pair. They're in 16-ounce Japanese denim. It's even selvage, raw denim, super thick, obviously with a 16-ounce pair. Super stiff, but they are starting to loosen up a bit, which is nice. I actually hemmed these myself. Also a bit dirty on the bottom, again with the Norwegian winter and springtime. These are one of my more newly acquired pairs. They haven't gotten that much of a heel bite yet, but something's starting to happen here. But they are super high-waisted, as you can see. And I love the construction on these. The zipper is absolutely perfect, like a thin, delicate one. The construction as well is really nice with the piping inside. And on the B-rolls right now, you probably see that they fit crazy. The leg is insanely wide. They are just so huge. Usually I like to buy higher waisted pants and let them sit a bit lower, but these ones are super high waisted and I let them sit super high. So they do really show off my legs, and I do have quite long legs already, but with these pants, they look absolutely insane. But I love these pants. So that's trouser number two. And then for our last pair of pants, you have most definitely seen these before. These are the Bolan's Banana Cut jeans. Mainline Fall Winter 23. Because they are Fall Winter 23, they're in the corduroy version. They are super thick, not even close to as flowy as the previous versions, which is why I love these, because the way they just stack on the shoes instead of flow is, in my opinion, absolute perfection when it comes to flared trousers. So these as well are super wide at the bottom. I have stepped a ton on these, so they have the salt marks and the heel bites. But with most Rick Owens, I do like to just let it get destroyed. It's a part of the ethos, I guess. These are also quite high-waisted, but in this case, I do let them sit quite a bit lower because I just think it looks more relaxed, a bit more effortless. Plus, they just drag a bit more on the floor. Again, I think you've seen these before probably, but the zipper goes all the way down, so you can slim them up. So they almost fit like skinny jeans, but the zipper also goes up to the butt. If you for some reason want to have your cheeks hanging out, it's possible in these. I cannot recommend these enough. I thought they were gonna be like a special occasion type of trouser, but I find myself wearing them 3 to 4 times a week. I wear them a ton. I get so much wear out of these, and they're absolutely stunning, especially in this fabric. They are just super high quality, super nice. I'm never letting these go for sure. Then fast forward to me letting them go in a month. So that's trouser number 3. And then for the only pair of shorts that I have from Rick, they're the Pentagram boxer shorts. These are quite a bit longer than the normal boxer shorts that he does because they're quite short. I do want to get a pair of those actually They even have the higher slits, which I think looks super cool with just like big oversized shirts. But yeah, they're in like they're almost in like a poplin type of material. They are 100% cotton, but feel very much like a poplin shirt to the touch, so just a bit thicker. But they fit super nicely. I love to wear these with boots in the summer and like a huge shirt. I think that's cool. And they have the iconic drawstring as well. And like you can see, the pentagram. These do not have back pockets. It doesn't really bother me, but if you're looking to acquire a pair of these, know that. And here you can see the slit on the side. It's pretty big, but not anything gigantic. So these are a good staple piece to have in the summer. They work with pretty much anything, but I do prefer them with a higher top shoe just because they do take up quite a bit of space, but they also work with lower tops. I do definitely think these work better with something a bit chunky, but it's up to you. So those were the only shorts. And then starting off with tops, we do have the iconic rib tank, also commonly known as the dick flap tank. It has the scoop on the front and a scoop on the back. It features the racerback, of course. This really fits like a glove when you get it, especially if you get it a little small, but then it will just get so stretched out with time that now it fits super loose on me, but I'm starting to just embrace it instead. In the beginning, I just washed it almost after every single use because I just wanted it to be super snug because I preferred how that looked in the beginning. But now I'm just embracing the fact that it just hangs super low, super loose. I do actually use these tank tops a ton with pretty much most of my outfits, especially if nothing's tucked in. Usually everything looks better with just a tank top underneath, especially if it's not too warm. But yeah, basic tank top number 1. And then basic tank top number 2. This is actually the only dark shadow item in the whole collection, believe it or not. It's more obvious that it's a rib, but 100% cotton as well. Same shape. This is one size smaller, so it hasn't gotten as loose and it's not as long. I think the black one's even a bit longer as the iterations have changed. But yeah, same piece. I'll show you in the B-roll, but these really are incredible basics. So that's tank top number 2. So there is a tank top coming up later on as well, but it's a bit different. So I'll just show you all of the thinner basics first. So this is a long sleeve. It's super good for layering. That's usually what I wear it with, because the thing is, this piece used to have a hood. I was dumb enough to cut that off plus a little bit extra fabric, so it became way too loose in the neckline. So now I pretty much only wear it under t-shirts or under shirts. But yeah, it's a great layering piece. It's super frayed, like you can see. And yeah, a good basic. On to the next. And then the next item is another tank top. This one is much more special. This is the Splinter Tarp tee. It's from Fall Winter 23. It's in a super thick material, which you'll also see on the next piece, but this is a tiny bit thinner than the t-shirt coming up. So like you can see, it has the seam pattern in the middle, and then it goes towards the sides. And overall, just a really cool piece, 100% cotton as well. And what I do probably love the most about it is the cut-off effect on the sleeves and just the way they sit on the shoulder. Super wide, super long, insanely cool to layer with this one. You can have things under it, you can have cool jackets over it, and it's so incredibly cool over the Bolans. It's gonna be my like springtime go-to outfit, I think. And it fits really nicely under one of the jackets coming up as well. Cannot recommend this one enough either. I'll probably be saying that about a lot of pieces, but truly I do a lot of research before I buy stuff. So usually I know that what I'm buying will stick with me for a long time. It's high quality and it'll really work within my wardrobe. So that's the Splinter Tarp tee. On to the next. And then for my definite favorite top that I have from Owens, this is the Tommy tee from Fall Winter 23. This does come in a lot of different fabric iterations and even some with 4 eyelets in the middle, but this one is just plain but then a super thick fabric. So this fits absolutely insane. It fits huge on me. They actually make these one size only, so the fact that they fit me huge, even though I am a pretty big guy, is incredible. So this t-shirt in particular is really cool with the Bolans and the Dirt Coopers. But yeah, the fit on this, like I said, is incredible. The hand feel to it is absolutely insane. It has become one of my favorite pieces of clothing in general, I think, because it's just such a good throw-on piece and it looks effortlessly cool with everything. Really nice piece, cannot recommend this one enough either. So that was the last top. Now let's get to jackets. So this jacket right here is one of my absolute prized possessions. That includes everything in my wardrobe, honestly. I absolutely love this and I got it on a great deal. So this is the Jumbo Peter bomber jacket. This one in particular is from Fall Winter 22, the Strobe collection. It's in a really thick felted wool. It retails for around $3,000, but I got it for $850 I think, which is still a lot of money, but it was a steal, to be honest with you. The fit is absolutely gigantic and it really drowns me when I wear it, but it fits like nothing else in my wardrobe. So I absolutely love trying to style it in different ways. So like you can probably see, the sleeves are gigantic at the armhole opening and then they get slim at the wrists, which makes for a really interesting silhouette. And the jacket is pretty long as well, so it doesn't really sit like normal bomber jackets in any way. The only thing that makes it a bomber jacket is obviously the collar and the hems, both the sleeves and the bottom. It features the classic thick Rick Owens zipper and a Rick Owens labeled button at the top by the neck, and of course the side pockets. But if we zip it up, it doesn't actually have either a lining or inside pockets, which in the beginning annoyed me a tiny bit, but now I'm used to it, so it doesn't bother me that much. So yeah, it's 40% wool and then 40% alpaca wool. So the quality on this is insane and the construction is something out of a different world. Super high quality, probably one of the more well-made pieces that I own, and for sure one of the more expensive ones. So that's jacket number one. And then for the last jacket before we get into shoes, so this is the Molino jacket. It's in an absolutely delicate and thin lamb leather. The hand feel on this is out of a different world as well. This might be the best leather I've ever felt. I'm not even kidding. Absolutely gorgeous. So this fits quite similar to the newer Rick Owens Gary leather jackets, but it does fit a bit wider from the chest and down, and a little looser from the elbow down as well. But the sleeves are super long and the body is quite short, so the silhouette on this is incredible. It features zippers by the sleeve opening, so you can really flare the sleeve opening out. And then of course it has the side pockets, so you can look cool in pictures. And this as well features the really thick zipper. This zipper though is not Rick Owens. This was before he started with his own zippers. So I did actually do some research on this one, and I found out that it is from, I think it was Spring Summer 03, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been Spring Summer 05 as well, so either SS03 or SS05. Either way, I absolutely love this. And if we open the zipper, we can find inside pockets on both sides. These are super deep, so you can have whatever you have on the inside, it'll fall all the way to the bottom, almost. And then like many other Rick Owens jackets, it has the inside strap, so you can wear it over your shoulder if it gets too hot. So this really is another timeless piece, and I don't think this will ever leave my wardrobe, no matter where my style goes, because it is, like I said, really timeless. But yeah, this is the last jacket and the last piece of clothing, so let's get into the shoes. So the first pair of shoes are actually a bit of a weird acquirement for me, because I did find these quite randomly on what we would call eBay of Norway. But yeah, I got these super cheap. These are the Vicious Runners from 2014. It's Rick Owens in collaboration with Adidas, like you probably know. But yeah, these look great with shorts. They look great with wider, shorter pants, in my opinion. So like I said, I got these super cheap. So for me, it was more of like a random pickup and more of a why not. I've always found these to be a bit too sneakery, but they're still cool and very wearable. And what I do love about them is the tongue and the way they're laced. And then actually with super wide and long pants, what's pretty cool about these is when you only see the toe and the side of the side toe, if you will, they do look quite cool. So yeah, those are the Vicious Runners. And it seems that I've been lying to you guys. I said that the tank top in Dust was the only dark shadow thing that I own. That was a lie, obviously. These Ramones are also dark shadow, but I do love them. I've worn these an absolute metric ton, so much that the heel is pretty gone on the inside, so I do actually need to get these repaired. And not even just the heel, the zipper is gone as well. So when I wear these shoes now, I actually just drown them in a wide pair of pants and let them stay unzipped. So the canvas on these is pretty tough and solid, but it's not leather, so it will fail you over time. But I do love them. I do still wear them quite a bit. They are still like a mid-chunky type of shoe for me. So they fit really nicely with shorts, they fit nicely with pretty wide pants. But if I wear too wide of a silhouette with them, I think there's something a bit off. So that's when I use the next pair. So yeah, Dark Shadow Ramones. So then the last piece in my Rick Owens collection, and probably my most worn pair of them all, that's including shoes and clothing, the Cyclops boots. So when I first saw these, I knew that I had to get them eventually. I wanted these for a long time, and when I finally found them for a good enough price, there was no chance of me not getting them. The sole on these are absolutely insane. The top-down look on these is from another world, and you can even see that I've worn them quite a bit as the lines are getting a bit worn down. But yeah, the leather on these is incredible. The quality, the craftsmanship, everything is A1. But I do have to tell you that if you're planning on getting these, they will hurt your foot for a month or two straight. You will hate them in the beginning, and then when you've worn them in, you'll love them like nothing else. They fit with absolutely every single pair of pants. I'm not even kidding, they work with shorts, they work with even slimmer silhouettes. Not that I really wear that, but it works. And with wide pants, man, nothing works with a wide pair of pants like these shoes, especially if the pants are long as well. So with the Bolans and the Dirt Coopers, you don't even actually see that much of the shoe. You don't even see the toe, you just see the sole, but that's enough. It's just a hint of that special shoe underneath that fills up the pants perfectly and really just anchors down an outfit. I think they're like 8 centimeters tall, especially in the heel, but it doesn't feel like a heel because it's more of a platform shoe. So if you need some height, I'd recommend these as well. So these are my absolute favorite pair of shoes, and those were the last shoes. So that was my entire collection, guys. I do have a lot of pieces at the moment, but I do want to acquire more. So the video will probably have to be updated in a while. But in the meantime, I hope you guys liked the pieces. I hope I inspired you to get some of the pieces as well. Like I said, I do get quite a lot of wear out of pretty much every single thing here. And yeah, that's about it. So this is our first pure fashion video. Way more is in the pipeline at the moment. So stay tuned. And if you like this video, give it a like. And if you want to watch more of our content, please consider to subscribe. Thanks for watching.